think I'm pregnant. Like, for real, for real. Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrops. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, June 6th. Happy hump day to ya. Happy hump day to ya. Happy hump day. If you are new here, welcome. What's up, girl? Let's get to know each other. Click that subscribe button. If you are returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? New folks, I'm glad you found us. It's a great family here. Please consider joining the family. Seriously, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what brought you here, where you are on your journey, if you're just starting out, if you're thinking about it, if you're just into holistic health. Would love to get to know you, and I'll shout you out in a video. So it's Wednesday. I am 2 days away from testing and trying not to go crazy with the symptom spotting. I say this every cycle, but I woke up, I had to go to the restroom like crazy, and I didn't have that much to drink. So I would say, frequent urgent urination. It's either a pregnancy symptom or I'm coming down with a urinary tract infection, or what people call bladder infection. Hope it's not the latter. And still the strange thing going on with my boobs with the areolas that I mentioned yesterday. And they're quite sensitive, but those could all be signs of AF. They could be the estrogen patch, so I'm not going to read too much into it. But girl, even though I say I'm not symptom spotting, those symptoms are like, hey. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna get dressed. I've got acupuncture today and a lot of stuff to do at work, so hopefully it goes by quick and not too painful. Tomorrow we're out half the day because we're gonna do like escape the room. Have you guys ever done that? Let me know, because I'm a little scared. It's not some people on my team that I want to be stuck in a room with. It's all the leadership team, so I don't know who's gonna be running operations while we're gone. And we'll see. It's supposed to be like a bonding, and then there's drinking afterwards, which, as you know, I won't be drinking because I think I might be pregnant. So I'm not even gonna do a pregnancy test. Like last time I took the pregnancy test so I could drink, I'm not doing it. I just have a feeling I'm gonna claim it, and if I'm wrong, oh well, one night with no drinking, not gonna kill me. So yeah, there will be no bull riding though. We're gonna escape a room, and there's like one of the the president of one of our departments is coming. So like I work for a large corporation, and each organization has their own president. So the president of like the owned stations is coming, Valerie Staub, to talk to us. So she is responsible for the owned NBC network and Telemundo. So she's coming to talk to us tomorrow, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. And then Friday is that softball game that got postponed. So I have to take my beta test Friday morning, which is downtown on 59th Street. And then I got to go back up. The softball game is in Inglewood Cliffs. So I don't know if you're familiar with New York, but I'll just say my office is down by 50th. Where I need to take the blood test is 59th. To get to Inglewood Cliffs, I got to go to 168th Street, which is the George Washington Street Bridge. Like I live at 140, well, my stop is 145. I live at 139. If it was a normal day and I did not have to go downtown for my blood work, I would just shoot up on an Uber from my house and I'd be right there. Now I gotta take an Uber from down there. It's not that dramatic, but it's just like an extra logistic, because there's a shuttle that will pick you up at 30 Rock, except the shuttle comes at 7 and my blood work is at 8. So I have to figure it out. I gotta figure it out. It's not a big deal, except I have to have a reason to tell my boss, like why I'm not gonna be on that shuttle and why I'm gonna charge an Uber to the company. And it can be like I'm taking a pregnancy test, right? So I gotta figure that part out. I'm sure it will all be okay, but it is what it is, right? All right, let me get dressed. I'm rattling. I hope that your Wednesday is starting off well, and let's see what kind of shenanigans we're gonna get into today. Good morning, fam. All right, we made it outside. It is nice and cool out here today. I'm living for it. The humidity will come, and I'm just gonna remember days like this. Yay! I wanted to tell you guys too. So I know last week or 2 weeks ago now I said I was rethinking Fertility Fun Day Monday. and I was gonna kill or retool Cycle Science Sunday, and I think, oh, thank you. And then some of you guys like Sonica came in and said that you found it useful even though it wasn't getting a lot of views. So I thought, what about if I get your feedback on what you want to see, and then I make those videos? And that has ended up being successful so far for the channel, because, for example, Mrs. Living in Hope had the idea about the supplements. Like, I had done a 60-second, what I used to call the TTC quickies, about my supplements, but I didn't talk during the video. I just did like a fast motion of all the supplements I used. And then she said, I can't see all the supplements. Can you do a video where you talk about what they are, why you use them? So I did that one. That is one of my most popular videos now. From that video, people asked me specifically about DHE and CoQ10, ubiquinol. So I did a separate video. That one is the most watched video on my channel. And then in one of my talk videos, I talked about the Stork OTC, and Tanika TTC said she would be interested in seeing like what my thoughts are and what does it look like and how do I use it. So I did a video on that versus soft cup, and that also is a popular video. So I think you guys know what you want to see, and if you guys want to see it, other people want to see it. So let me know what videos you want to see. Like, what topics are you interested in me discussing more? Is it acupuncture, like more detail into what those meetings are like? Because there are things we go over in those meetings, like they take my pulse, they stick my tongue out, and it changes every week. Do you want to know more about that? I don't know. So you guys let me know, and then I think we'll base those like informative videos where I'm not vlogging on what you guys want to see, and then we'll figure out how frequent they are. Maybe they're not every Monday or every Sunday. Maybe it's once a month. Maybe it's once every 2 months. Like, let's not let it be forced, because I want it to be useful, and I really do enjoy doing those. But I also want people to watch it, because it does take time to put it together. So if it's not useful, then I'm just wasting my time, right? So yeah, let's just do it that way. All right, let me get myself to work. I did want to come on and say that. And I also want to say, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And something struck me after my therapy session yesterday. When we feel better about ourselves, we become more entitled. And I know entitled sometimes has like a negative connotation. Not entitled in like, you owe me this, you owe me that, but entitled in understanding that you deserve better. And I think once you feel better about yourselves, you come to that realization. And I think that starts with taking care of yourself. Once you start taking care of yourself, you realize, oh, I do deserve to have a long bath, or I do deserve to have 20 minutes to myself. I deserve to be taken care of, and you deserve to be taken care of first by yourself, and then surrounding yourself with people in your life who support that. I think that is so important on this journey, because we get so frazzled with like what is going on and what's happening. If this man is honking at me, I swear to God. Do I look like I need a cab? Anyway, so I think like as I've gone on this journey, I've come to realize more, like even standing up to my therapist yesterday, because again, I'm not one to like do constructive feedback. I usually will just tell you off and that'll be it, but I didn't want to like discontinue that relationship, but I wanted to have that conversation, so I felt like I was being treated the way I felt I deserved to be treated, and she was totally okay with that. So I'm glad I did it, and I'm proud of myself, because it was hard. I was nervous. But anyway, so I think as we go on this journey, we're asking so much of our bodies and our minds, right? Because we know this is a mind game. That we really have to focus on taking care of ourselves and figuring out like what we deserve from ourselves and from the people in our lives. So that came to me earlier, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. You deserve to be treated well. You deserve to relax and pamper yourself. So please do that. Please know that. And try to incorporate it. I know it's hard. I know we're busy, but put yourself first. Put your life mask on first, you know? And commit some time to yourself. Love yourself. I love you. I want you to love you too. All right. Enough of that. Mwah. Talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, fam. I'm headed out to acupuncture. My appointment tonight is at 5:40, so I'm leaving a little bit early, waiting for the light.
talk to you guys when I get there. I think, well, I'll tell you when I get there.
Hi, ladies. Okay, I just finished with acupuncture. I think I'm pregnant. Like, for real. And the lady who did my pulse, she said it's strong. It's a different lady than who did it last week, so she can't say, like, it's stronger than last week. But I'm in the restroom because I have to go to the restroom again. I went to the restroom before I came here. I've been going to the restroom all day. My boobs are super full. And my tummy is still tingling. Like, I think I'm pregnant. All right, let me pee. And I'll talk to you guys when I get home. Alright, hopefully you guys heard me. I was in the bathroom and someone was waiting to get in there. But yeah, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I feel like all the signs, and I haven't felt this way on any of the other cycles. Like, I think this is it. So I was trying not to freak out, or I still am. So I had to come up with a game plan because I said I didn't want to test and then it come up and be negative and I'd be sad, or be positive and then have miscarriage, or be freaked out about it. So I'm going to save all my bang for $1. Friday is my already scheduled beta test. So I think that morning I will get up and test at home and see what it comes up. Whatever it is, then I'll know for sure with the beta later that day. But then that way I can prep myself. If it's negative, then I'm not gonna, I'll be like, okay, it was the estrogen. If it's positive, then I'm just gonna pray like crazy and wait for the beta to see where I am. And pray that it's a sticky baby and I don't have another miscarriage. So yeah, I'm excited about that. She did tell me about being careful of the cayenne that I've been adding to my beef bone broth. She said the ginger is okay because it's warming, but the cayenne can just be heat, and to be mindful of that the heat cannot be too much. Heat is always not always a good thing. So just to be mindful of that. So I was like, oh, okay. No one had said that before. So I feel good. Yeah. I'm a little sleepy. Like I said, I've been going to the restroom like crazy. I told her that I had had the cramping. She said that was unusual on estrogen, but there is no book on it. Everybody's going to respond differently. So it could be a symptom of estrogen. It could be a pregnancy symptom. When she felt my pulse, she was like, oh, it's probably the progesterone that you're taking. And I was like, oh, no progesterone, not taking that. So she said it was nice and strong, which, as you know, when you're pregnant, your blood flow increases. And my boobs keep getting bigger. So I noticed that when I was in the restroom. So, yeah, I'm kind of freaking out. But we're just going to stay calm. Yeah, I think I'm going to close out now, you guys, because I'm going to get home and relax a little bit and do some coloring and try to calm myself. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please remember to share it with anyone who might find it interesting. And remember to take good care of yourself. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Baby, that's to you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind.